Good evening, welcome to the Beryl Stadium de Stara Zagora, Bulgaria. This is a special match indeed, especially for Hristo Stoichkov. He faces up against and with, alongside as well, his old teammates of Barcelona. It's FC Barcelona legends against the amigos de Stoichkov, the friends of Stoichkov, a mix of Bulgarian stars of the last 20, 30 or so years. Many a player who's got plenty of international caps in this Stoichkov starting lineup, and the same could be said for Barcelona. Up front, for example, Julio Salinas, Xavi Ferrer is involved as manager, Sergi Barjuan is playing as well, Mendieta, do you remember Mendieta, Kike Esteban, Juan Carlos, plenty of familiar faces indeed in the Barcelona lineup. Of course, I will give you the two lineups when I have them. Berbatov, by the way, is playing for Stoichkov's friends, one of the more recent players to have retired, a star figure, of course, in the Premier League with Tottenham and Man United. Stoichkov, who's the third top scorer in the history of Bulgarian football, 48 goals for his national team, and of course, remembered by Barça fans for being a key figure in the dream team. The lineups are being read out right now, but it's in Bulgarian, so there's not much I can really comment on there. My Bulgarian's not up to scratch. I can tell you we had a wonderful show just before the two teams came out, and Stoichkov is about to speak. I imagine he's not going to do it in English nor Spanish. Why should he? Why should he indeed? He should do it in Bulgarian, as the Bulgarian choir did prior to the two teams coming out. I hope you don't mind if I speak over Stoichkov's words, unless, of course, you're Bulgarian, in which case, sorry. Yeah, we had Bulgarian choir and dancers on the pitch prior to the game. First time I've listened to a Bulgarian choir since 1993. Red Shoes of Kate Bush. Remember, she made Bulgarian choirs famous just for a moment. I can give you the lineups now. In fact, I've just been past them. For Bulgaria, let's call them Bulgaria. Ganchev is in goal. Rumenilev, Hupchev, Ginchev, Kushevev. I mean, there's a lot of Evs there, isn't there? Lejkov, Balakov, Sirakov, Skostinov, Berbatov, and of course number 8, the most famous Bulgarian footballer, some might say one of the most famous Bulgarians ever, Hristo Stoichkov. For Barcelona, I'll give you the numbers now. I'm not sure it's exactly the starting 11, but Angoi is one of the goalkeepers. Sanchez Hara, Dehu, Popescu, Nadal, Goikachia. Stoichkov will make an appearance for Barca as well. Salinas, Juan Carlos Moreno, Sergi, of course. Guzman, Arpon, Litmanen, Esteban, Dani Garcia, and Ezquerro. So some familiar names indeed. Barcelona making a habit now of playing as the FCB legends. Two notable games in recent months against Manchester United. A 2-2 draw at Old Trafford last September, or this September rather, and a 1-3 defeat at home in the summer to Man United. Did you see that game? They took it very seriously indeed, did Man United. I'm not saying Barca didn't, but I just got the feeling that the Barca team were a little bit more relaxed that day than Man United, and Man United walked off, as I said, with a 3-1 victory. Three very attractive Bulgarian singers now leading the stadium through the Barca hymn. Some of the players, Barca players, of course, joining in. Many in the crowd not doing so, because much as my Bulgarian's not up to scratch, I imagine the Bulgarian crowd's Catalan is a little bit weak as well. The three singers, all dressed up in sparkly dresses in the Bulgarian flag colours. Just thought you'd like to know that. they could easily enter the Eurovision Song Contest. Maybe not with this song, no disrespect to the Barça hymn, but certainly they could go on and sing something. My favourite Eurovision Song Contest song in recent years was the Moldavians a few years ago. I don't know if you remember, featured a man on a penny bicycle, a woman on a penny bicycle, a flute, conical hats. It made me quite the fan again of Eurovision. So we're going through the Bulgarian national anthem now. As I said, it's pretty much Bulgaria that Barça are taking on today. Not a club team, more of a national team, including, as I said, one of the more familiar faces, Berbatov. And he is the all-time top scorer in the Bulgarian team. I mentioned that Stoichkov was third, and got the name of the second top scorer in Bulgarian national history. But I'm sure you can look that up while we're waiting for the match to begin. As I said, Barça really getting into the rhythm now of this Legends scene. It's a good way, let's face it, a good way to keep in touch. The ex-players surely enjoy seeing each other, and I would imagine having a little refreshment together, but what better way to have a refreshment than after a game, and you can talk about incidents during the game, and that game will eventually begin. We've got more ceremony ahead of us, maybe. It's a lovely open stadium. Sergi, the captain for Barcelona. Sergi Barjuan. It's the two sets of players go through the pre-match handshakes, and I think it was Esteban making a comment there to one of the Bulgarians to go easy on his ankles. I think that's a fair comment. I think that's something the players would agree with. They're going to have a pre-match team photo. Something about the team photo, if you're going to mix the two teams up, just a little tip for you, do it before the game. It's just that sometimes after the game, they don't want to do it, if you see what I mean. So it's always better if you get the photo done straight away, and that's what we're about to witness now. So there you go, the two teams smiling away. That'll do until they do start kicking each other. I'm not saying they're going to kick each other deliberately, of course, but you know, football works. It's going back to that Barça Man United game at the Camp Nou. It was interesting because you can't take that away from a footballer, can you? That desire to win, just as you can't take away from any football lover the desire to kick a ball. You're walking down the street and Stoichkov's coming on with his speech. Obviously doesn't need to warm up. And as I said, I'd love to be able to translate, but I think he's thanking everyone for coming to see him and his friends, and he loves them all. It's obviously a very moving moment for Stoichkov and family. We're joining him now. Rather strange, you think, in a way, that Stoichkov is not the manager of a team. And again, I'd like to explain, I think that the ceremony now is Stoichkov is handing over shirts to his wife and two children, I imagine. Very nice scene indeed. So, we are still waiting for the game to begin. Stoichkov is going to make another speech. More shirts. And I do believe that is the widow of Ion Sadukov, who will get a moment's tribute in minute 70. Always a difficult thing to do, isn't it, when tribute or homage is being paid to your departed partner. So for Barcelona then, Angoi in goal. A pairing at the centre half of Nadal and Dehu. Juan Carlos on the right-hand side. And on the left is Jara Sanchez. All wearing changed numbers, of course. What do you expect? And that went just far too quickly for me. And we are still waiting for the Bulgarian lineup. Let's see if I can go through it quickly. It does flash up. Ganchev in goal. Ginchev and Hubchev are the centre halves. And again, just flashed through in front of my eyes there. So we'll have to get on with it. So, we're about to get underway. Stoichkov, very serious, and he really get us underway. So it'll be Kostadinov playing the ball back. Stoichkov gets his first touch, and the Barca legends will play from right to left in, of course, the classic red and blue strip. Stoichkov's legends from left to right. Kostadinov gets another touch of the ball being moved around at a nice, gentle pace in the middle of the park. I imagine that will carry on until it goes up to the number 9, waiting further upfield. Berbatov, in fact, I wasn't mistaken. There are 2 number 9s. The number 9 on the ball now, Lechkov. Short ball to Balakov. Balakov switching it to Lendleev. Loses out now. Barcelona moving forward. Captain Sergi playing, looking for the 1-2. That was adventurous. Salinas now on the left flank. A little bit of pressure. Plays inside to Sergi. Long range effort, but wide there from Danny Garcia. That was a Golkachir, sorry, Golkachir. It's an early effort from Barcelona. Golkachir, another member of Dream Team, of course. A big goal kick to Bulgaria. Bulgarian possession. Berbatov tries a little flick there, doesn't quite work out, and is picked up by Jolanko Nadal. Famous not just for being part of the Barca setup, but of course having a rather nifty nephew who plays just a little bit of tennis. Sergi now switching the ball out to the right-hand side. Carlos picking it up. Manon now will play back to the fullback. Barça build up again from the back. Nadal, patient start to the game. Dropped off by Izquierdo. And Goycochea. Sergi's making a big run again. Goycochea looks to get to the byline. Cuts it back and cut out by Ginchev. Stadinov loses out, and Goycochea once again on the edge of the area. He's being hassled, but still gets the shot off, and that was a good effort indeed. First shot on target from Goycochea. Ginchev was there to save, though. It's Barça on the back foot now. Comes out to Stoichkov. His shot, the pass rather across the field, was blocked. It's the first touch for Jesus Ngoy. Sergi. Coming with Sancheth Hara. But Bulgaria have the ball. Berbatov. His pass goes astray. Berbatov, who is warming up with a mobile in his hand. I'm sure you'd get away with that anymore. Dehu then playing it forward to McMahon. McMahon once again. Interesting ball down the right-hand side, and of course the midfielders and forwards sometimes on this occasion, for example, expecting the fullback to be getting up to the position they expect. Cross the legs are not there in quite the same fashion. As Bulgaria bring the ball through, Balakov drops off for Stoichkov. Stoichkov keen to get involved. And then Liev leaves it to Stoichkov. Stoichkov's still in position here in the middle of the field. Switching out to the left now. Sedakov. Drops a neat little ball, but Berbatov was offside. It will be a Barça possession, 5.5 minutes. Gone in the first half of this Barça legends versus friends of Stoichkov. With Goycochea on the left-hand side, Salinas makes a run, receives just on the edge of the area. Goes into the box, not the most accurate of balls, that comes away. And picked up by Dehu. Sergi, lovely ball out to the right-hand side to Carlos. Inside now, Manon. Slips out to Dehu. Goycochea inside the penalty area, looking for the cutback towards the edge of the area. And I think it was Sergi who got the final touch. For there. Running the team. Jumping for there. Key figure alongside Sergi Barjuanov, Johan Cruyff's team, the two fullbacks. As Berbatov brings it forward, you can tell the difference between the two number 9s, because Berbatov's got a fine crop of hair. Takes a shot, oh, just wide from the ex-Tottenham star. And that was certainly the best effort so far from a man in a green shirt. Goycochea inside to Sergi, drops her foot at Manning. Involved again, one of the, dare I say, younger that's involved in the starting lineup. Ball into the box, this could be interesting. Ezquerro has options there. Salinas, and Salinas might have got a call there. I don't know if he did, but Salinas stretching for that one. Goycochea just behind him. Jeff plays the ball down the left-hand side. Stoichkov. Inside to Berbatov, who combines with Lechkov, and neat flick back. Dehu. Barça build up again through Carlos. Dehu plays it down the left-hand side. Goycochea heavily involved in this first half. Litmanen towards Salinas, but well dealt with by Hubchev, hence the applause from the Bulgarian fans. Careless ball there, though, easily defended by Sanchez Hara. So Barça moving forward again with Litmanen. Inside to Sergi. Ezquerro once, Sergi takes a shot down its own little crossbar. Another effort from Barcelona. Petkov on the bench for Stoichkov's team. I've got a very strong feeling that Hristo will be deciding the lineup. Berbatov loses out to Dehu. Frenchman continues his run, but eventually runs out of space. Will be a throw-in to the Bulgarians. Just over 10 minutes gone. Barça 0, Stoichkov 0. Stoichkov 0, Barça 0, being in Bulgaria, of course. It is the man himself there, Stoichkov. Out to Gramanliev. Back inside to Stoichkov. Out to the left, Stoichkov. Plays in to Lechkov. They lose possession with Sergi now. Careless ball for Nadal. The Greens pick it up. Balakov. Plays out to Berbatov. Berbatov, you feel the one that really could do danger on the edge of the area. Just slipped there from Stoichkov, and now very keen Sergi plays it inside to Litmanen. The ball goes forward, the Mexican wave going around the stadium already. Not sure about that, but everyone's in the right to do so, I suppose. As the ball into the Bulgarian box comes away, but is picked up again by Barcelona. Goycochea again fancies a long-range effort, just slipped as he connected there. It's a wet surface. Goalkeeper Kanachev smiling away as if to say, well, you know, I had that covered. So no problems at all. Again, the Mexican wave ringing around the stadium. As Stoichkov brings up to the halfway line, plays decent ball forward. The offside flag went up. Playing, says the referee. Barça bring it forward. McMahon out to Salinas. Sanchez Jara makes the run, and it'll come off for the first corner of the game. On the right-hand side as we look at goal in favour of Barcelona. Sanchez Jara was such a rather natty moustache when he was a player, but not sporting one today, as the cameraman decides the Mexican wave is of incredible interest. And decides that it shows that, but back to the corner now. Sergi will take. He's pretty much bossing this team so far. Left foot out to the edge of the area. Ukachia will play it back to him, but the flag has gone up on the far side. It'll be Stoichkov possession. On the back foot here. Chev. Picked up there by Anglo. It was a rather ambitious effort from distance. Barça move around in midfield with Sergi. Ball down the right-hand side. Curdo running in support, the little 1-2 there. Curdo was offside. That's unfortunate because the ball ended up in the back of the net, but good combination there. Izquierdo and McMahon. Oh, that was tightly offside. I have to say, not one to criticise Dutch officials, as you know. Chance of support for Stoichkov ringing around the stadium, as you would expect on a day like this. Bulgaria then in possession with Lechkov. Plays it forward, then looking for a flag. Sergi is nothing doing. The ball comes off Balakov. And Sergi once again, as I said, pretty much dominating the Barça midfield. Looking for the 1-2 with Ukachia. Liev though on the ball. Sergi is thinking about bringing him down. The good old days, lets him get away with it. The ball goes straight back to Barcelona. Litmanen to Goycochea on the edge of the area. Good sliding challenge, but Salinas picks it up. Goycochea with the back heel. Liev anticipating well. Sidorkov plays it inside to Balakov. Lechkov. A lot of obs, isn't there? As you can imagine. Lechkov on the ball now. Touch there for Stoichkov, who we understand will be 20 minutes for both teams. Berbatov showing his plus one. Inside now, Balakov is looking for the return ball. Would have been offside. Stoichkov can't get there, Izquierdo can. Barcelona build up again. Through the middle. The attack's coming down the left. Once again, Stoichkov. Stoichkov trying to get the ball, but it's Goycochea. Goes into the box, cleared by Chev. Stoichkov once more. Session with Salinas. Manon. And his ball straight out of play. Izquierdo wasn't where he was supposed to be by the look of it. And there'll be a first substitution. I imagine there'll be a fair few. They've decided to take off Stoichkov, and on will come Stilian Petrov, familiar face to many. Comes on. He's got a shirt number. He's certainly one of the players there without a number. With some neat skills. Deep from Stoichkov plays the ball forward and just runs out of space on the edge of the Barcelona area. Dehu. So Nadal. Carlos plays it back, ball going forward now to Manon. Plays the 1-2 in the middle, ball out to left-hand side. Golkachia. Inside to Manon. Substitution by Barcelona as well. Dani Garcia has come on. For Salinas up front. Juan Carlos tips it forward. Dani Garcia looks for the return ball, goes into the box. It's just picked up though by Ivko Ganchev. Rolls it out to Stoichkov. I imagine it's the kind of game where if Hristo wants the ball, he's going to get it. You're not going to say no, are you? He's on the ball now. Side to Stoichkov. Stoichkov once more. To Stadinov. And to Stoichkov, who's showing some nice moves. So this could be interesting. Chance, and it's just wide from Kostadinov. It's of Porto Deportivo in Munich. And so there's part of the 1994 Bulgarian World Cup semi-final team. Was probably one of the, if not the most interesting moments in recent Bulgarian national team history, where they managed to knock Germany out and get to the semi-finals. I certainly remember Badil and Skinner on British TV. Enjoying that one. Back to the action, it's Berbatov. Making a run down the middle, Stoichkov to his left. Oh, he's asked too much of him there. Again, I think there's a... Careful what I say, I don't want to be too ageist, but basically if you've got a 40-year-old playing with a 55-year-old, the ball that he's playing is for another 4-year-old, if you see what I mean. But back to the action. It's Dani Garcia to Nadal coming forward. Dani Garcia's pass picked off. Stoichkov. Stoichkov on the ball. To Berbatov. Stoichkov and Berbatov, the two number 9s. Certainly the most active for the Greens, alongside this man, Stoichkov, who plays it in. And then Berbatov just on the edge of the D. Spots the run. A decent run by Kostadinov, the and had the best effort of the game so far for the Bulgarians as we reach the halfway mark. Petrov penalised. There'll be a free kick to Barcelona. More substitutions for the Bulgarians. Stoichkov will take a little break. Another Petrov, Martin Petrov, coming on. It's of Atletico Madrid, Bolton, Espanyol, and Man City. So Stoichkov will get a well-deserved break. And chance to relax before he puts on the red and blue of Barcelona. We guess would be in the second half. Another substitution. Esquero being replaced by Juan Carlos Moreno. So 23 minutes on the clock. Scoreline is Barca Legends 0, Stoichkov 0. It's FCB in possession of the ball with Joanka Nadal. We've seen as gentleman of football. Ball forward there, and Angoi did well to come out. Otherwise, that could have been an opening goal of the game, I think. Stoichkov was bearing down on it, and it's Stoichkov in possession now. Martin Petrov just 1-2 with him. Ball cleared from the edge of the D. Oh, and I'm not sure what's happened there. There's players down. Martin Petrov and Sergi, the Barcelona captain, doesn't look comfortable. I think Bulgaria thought they should have had penalty. Sergi was brought down. Let's have another look. Sergi goes in. If there's an offence, it's a penalty. And then Martin Petrov decides to bring down Sergi. So I think the referee's gone sort of halfway there, and let's keep everyone happy. Stoichkov then over the free kick. Good opportunity here for Bulgaria. Hristo Stoichkov's friends, amigos de Stoichkov, as they're known here. Steps over, and the shot from Petrov comes off the wall. It'll be a first corner for Stoichkov's team as we approach the 25-minute mark. Actually, it was Balakov after the step over who took the shot. Bad effort. That was almost over the wall. Ball's been taken. Petrov drilling the ball in and cleared from the 6 there by Barcelona. It'll come back at them. Petrov plays it in. This could be interesting, and it's in the net. Stoichkov has scored. Or is it Stoichkov? No, it's the other number 9, the one with hair. Berbatov, who's opened the scoreline. And he was always the most likely to do so. Dimitar Berbatov, the all-time top scorer of the Bulgarian team. I'll tell you what, he got it well here. Headed it down. There was no chance for Jesus Angoi. Of course, Angoi almost ended up playing for the Denver Broncos. He was not only a goalkeeper, but he played for the Barcelona Dragons, the European NFL team that played at Montjuic. And I understand he had a trial with Denver Broncos as a kicker, of course. So Berbatov gets the first goal of the game. As they're on the break again, Berbatov waits in the middle, looks for the ball across, and Martin Petrov put just too much on that. I'm not sure whether it was more of a shot than a cross. But certainly the substitutions that have been made by the Stoichkov team have livened up their midfield. Sanchez Jaro inside to Miguel Angel Nadal. It's tricky, isn't it, when to make the substitutions? As I say that, is there another one? No, it's a free kick for the challenge by Petrov. And then the ball to Juan Carlos Moreno. It's got support from Juan Carlos, but plays the ball into the box easily. Collected. And they're struggling to bring the ball forward, but eventually do so with Stoichkov. Sergi wins the ball. Player goes down. Free kick not given. Play continues. This is Danny Garcia. Back heel. Sergi wants another go. No, into Garcia. Looking to turn in the penalty area, but Kushishev is too strong for him. He plays it forward to Petrov. Ball down the right-hand side. That won't be offside. Lechkov, the number 9s, plays it inside, looking for Berbatov the ball. Cut out by Juan Carlos. Plays it forward now to Juan Carlos Moreno. Barça looking to 1-2 their way forward. Strong challenge there by Martin Petrov. Pretty sure I saw a very strong challenge by Petrov on them. Stewart down in. He was playing for somebody against Middlesbrough. Can't remember. I certainly remember the challenge on down in. It wasn't nice at all. Back to the action, almost half hour gone. It's Stoichkov 1, Barcelona 0. As the Bulgarians move forward, ever busy Lechkov. Dropping off now for Balakov. Berbatov waits in the middle. Balakov. Shot comes in. Oh, and that's a fine save. Best save of the evening from Mangoy, from Petrov. Some nice interplay there from the Bulgarians. Martin Petrov shot was goal bound. Sergi on the ball for Barcelona. Dehu had a lot to do, the French centre-half. And inside now to Popescu's. Not seen too much of it either. Now moving forward, gives it to Sergi. Litmanen. To Popescu. Litmanen building up a little bit of pace. Carlos Moreno would have been offside, so the ball goes into Goycochea. Danny Garcia is deemed to be offside. It's half hour gone in Bulgaria. It's still Stoichkov 1, Barça Legends 0. Out and over for a goal kick for Ivko Ganchev. That time for some more substitutions by the Bulgarians. Yordanov will come on for Lechkov, so we've only got one number 9 on the field. Thank you. Mirov will come on for didn't quite get that one, but Borimirov, number 11, has come on. Sergi has the ball in midfield, gives it to Nadal. And it goes to Juan Carlos Moreno. Inside to Juan Carlos, both playing on the same side of the field. Juan Carlos Moreno. Juan Carlos, of course, often shortened to Juanca. Popescu getting involved, plays it forward. Good ball for Danny Garcia. Oh, just wide. Did the keeper touch that? Garcia feels that he did. Ganchev denying it, but I never understand that. I know you don't want to get a corner, but if you pull off a great save, and that was maybe not great, but certainly good, you should get the credit. Balakov is the player who went off for Mirov. And it'll be a corner to be taken by Juan Carlos Moreno. Bobbles around in the air and well claimed by a confident Bulgarian keeper Kanchev. Barça move it down the right-hand side. Gorkachu switch to that right wing. Keeps the ball off inside. Pescu to Sergi. Nice to see Sergi. Surgeon. Of course, there's another Surgeon now in the current Barcelona team. Made a fine start to the season. 6 out of 6. There'll be more substitutions. Doncho Donev about to come on. Number 18, 4. A very relieved looking Stadinov. So 33 minutes gone. And I'm hoping, of course, that the referee's not going to add on 30 seconds for every substitution. Could prolong the game somewhat, couldn't it? As the ball's with Mirov in midfield. To Yordanov. Well, picked off by Danny Garcia, but the Bulgarians get the bounce there. It's Berbatov in the centre of the park. Looking for the 1-2 and almost came off. And Carlos was there to win the ball back for Barcelona. Sanchez Jara waits on the right, but ball inside to Nadal. Long ball forward. That's a great ball by Nadal. Dan Garcia couldn't quite bring it in, but the ball was good. And that was very nice. The ball boys was looking to get on the end of the ball, and everyone pushed him over. Let's see the actual replay of that referee. As we look again at the only goal of the game from Berbatov. Sanchez Jara, meanwhile, being replaced by Kike Estebaranz. Right back. Goycochea gets the ball back for Barcelona. Picked up by Juan Carlos Moreno. Another chip over the top, and again, just expecting a little bit too much in attack at times. Berbatov picks it up. He's keen to add to his tally. He's got support on the right-hand side from Yordanov, who chases after this, but in vain. Barcelona then possession with Juan Carlos forward down the left-hand side. And another substitution. And I'm not even sure who went on or went off there. The cameraman looked away. So we'll have to spot that one for you in a minute. I can tell you upon it's come on. Barcelona pretty much using up all of their substitutions. I'm not sure how they'll work that, but I suppose you know, obviously come on and go off. And then just in the centre circle. There's the 1-2 with Moreno. Forward now for Danny Garcia. And that would be a free kick. Just Dimitri Payet distance, or even Leo Messi distance, let's say. referee making sure the ball was back. It was Alpon who was brought down by Hristo. Oh, and decent effort from distance brings the applause of the home fans. Nadal looking to get on the score sheet. Isn't really known for his goal scoring ability, more of a strong centre-half, but did get 30 goals in his club career, which is not a bad tally for his position. Most of his career at centre-half. Did make some forays into midfield, of course, and a key figure for Spain in the 90s. Spain, of course, was on the edge of things in the 90s. They always seem to be in the World Cup and get to the quarterfinals, or at least the last 16. Back to the action. It's Barcelona then, with Dani Garcia. With Gutierrez, two right back now, looking for Alpon. Loses out the ball with Petrov, Stilian Petrov. He's got runners into the middle. Berbatov down. Combining with Emirov. They're looking for a free kick. Yordanov is, but play continues. Ginchev forward to Yordanov. He's ball down the left-hand side. Stilian Petrov plays the ball in, looking for Berbatov. Oh, it's there again. Berbatov with a very similar effort to the first goal, this time heading in at the near post rather than the far post. And it's 2-0 to Stoichkov as we go into 2 minutes. He's adding time on 40 minutes each half, and the referee has added 2 minutes onto the first half. Now, I just don't get that, why you would want to add time on, given that it's not a league game or a cup game, but tremendous header by Berbatov, reminiscent of his glory days in the Premier League. Heading it down, and Angoy really had no chance of getting to that one. So just a minute into the two added on. Dani Garcia has it on the edge of the box, looks for the 1-2, almost comes back to him, but cleared by Ginchev. And instead it's Bulgaria moving forward with Berbatov. Good switch of play, well read though. Picked off in midfield now. Litmanen plays it forward. There's a flag against Oscar Alpon. Almost timed up then, and it's Barca Legends 0, Hristo Stoichkov 2. And it could be the last opportunity here for the Greens. Berbatov plays it back, and the referee, I think, about to blow the half-time whistle. We allow just one more attack. Ball's been given to Barcelona. Gokachir inside to Alpon. Alpon. Popescu out to the left-hand side to Juan Carlos Moreno. Plays it back in. The ball is not a good one. And there is the half-time whistle. So the scoreline in Bulgaria is Stoichkov 2, Barcelona 0. Both goals, fine headers from Berbatov. We'll be back with you for the second half. That's all for now, folks. So welcome back to the second half. Barcelona then looking to get back into this game. 2-0 down to the friends of Stoichkov after two fine headers by Berbatov in the first half. Hristo himself has switched teams. He's going to see if he can tip the balance in favour of Barcelona, who now, as I said, play from left to right. There's been numerous changes. There's a dive in. Oh, it's a penalty. Well, I thought that would have been a soft one, but indeed the penalty's been given. Ginchev, with a little smile there, feels that Juan Carlos Moreno went down rather easily, but I don't think he'll mind too much because, of course, it's a chance for Stoichkov to take the penalty. Ginchev just pulling Moreno down. Well, it was inside the penalty area, so good call there by the referee. And just 2 minutes into the second half, we've got a chance for Stoichkov to get one back. Tomasz, one of the half-time substitutes, complaining. Stoichkov then steps up, takes the penalty. Oh, it's saved! And he'll get a second chance and gets it in on the second attempt. And, well, that was drama indeed. We thought he had missed, but he gets the goal. Just 2 minutes into the second half, it's Barcelona 1, Stoichkov 2, and Stoichkov being the scorer for the team that are trailing. So, level 42 on the clock into the second half, 40 minutes per half. And it was Kolev, the goalkeeper, who provided the assist. Like to see that again. Let's have another look. Stoichkov hit it well. It was a good save, but palmed out into the path of a grateful Stoichkov. As play switches to the other end, and the ball runs out for a goal kick. Barcelona have also changed their goalkeeper, and Goy being replaced by Guzman. Still, some of the players haven't been changed, one of them being Nadal. Still the combination of centre-halves there. Nadal and Dehu. Goycochea at left-back, Sanchez Jara at right-back for Barcelona. As the ball goes down the left-hand side, on for Arpon to chase. Salinas has come back on. Salinas waits in the middle. Arpon tries to cut it back, doesn't quite work out for him. As Berbatov brings it down well. This is the classic Bulgarian forward line here with Petrov, and straight to Guzman. Wasn't a bad effort indeed from Martin Petrov. Just 38 years of age, not long retired. So the scoreline, Barca 1, Stoichkov 2. It's Stoichkov on the ball now. With Manon, Goycochea. Barca pick up now with Juan Carlos Moreno into the box. The ball flicked back. Shouldn't be a problem here for Kolev. Combining with Ginchev. Petrov combining with Berbatov. As I said, it's got testing front line here for the Barca back four. Berbatov looking for the 1-2. Lovely flick to Martin Petrov, and Berbatov almost on the end of it. That would have been some goal, but Guzman in goal for Barcelona spotted the danger 5 minutes into the second half. It was a neat ball back by Petrov. Now Stoichkov, hence the applause and the ball for FCB. Sanchez Jara inside to Pescu. Brings in Goycochea. Goycochea on the ball for FCB. Threading through to Litmanen. Tomasz wins it back for the Bulgarians. Lovely flicked pass there to Berbatov. Petrov advancing in the area. Martin Petrov, and Guzman is out again. Already been called on a couple of times in Barça keeper in this second half. And the tipped shot wasn't a bad one. The ball eventually coming off Petrov, though. A goal kick to Barcelona. Stoichkov on the ball now for the Blue and Reds. Back to Popescu, out to Arpon on the left-hand side. Salinas making the run down the middle. Salinas! And it's a fine save by Stoichkov. Excellent run by Julio Salinas. Goes out to play, thrown to Barça. Oh dear me, and that wasn't controlled by Nadal. Now Berbatov one-on-one on the keeper, and the ball a little bit short for Petrov. I'm surprised that Berbatov didn't go for a hat-trick there. Forwards, killer instinct not taking over. The ball goes into the box. Litmanen looking to get the cross in. Plays it back to Popescu. Long ball down the right-hand side. Barça lose possession. Bulgarians unable to do anything with it, so it'll be a throw-in to Barcelona. As the cameraman dwells on the lines at the moment. Barça in possession in midfield there, who played it forward to Litmanen. Finn now inside for Stoichkov. Pescu on the ball. Nonchalant Ronaldinho-style pass there, but it wasn't seen by his teammates. In this case, Juan Carlos Moreno. So it'll be a Bulgarian ball. Kolev to Tomasz. Wayward pass into midfield area. Litmanen again. Juan Carlos Moreno. Salinas pushes out to the right. Support from Sanchez Jara. Pescu. Litmanen. Forward to Arpon. On looking to chip the keeper there. But I don't think Kolev was far off his line, really. As the Greens bring it forward. On the edge of the Barcelona area now. Berbatov. Looks for the 1-2. Instead, the shot's there. Ooh, just wide. Not a bad effort at all from Doncho Donev. It was more of a toe poke, but it was certainly going in the right direction. Berbatov wanted it back, but not a bad effort at all. Barça have the ball in midfield. Pon. Switching it down the right hand side. Good run here from Sanchez Hara. Hara flicks it back to Popescu. With Nadal. Bulgaria. To Stoichkov, who's on the left there, plays it into Salinas. It was a dream team move, and the shot just wide. 10 minutes into the second half. Stoichkov's ball was a fine one indeed, and Salinas brought it down well. Dragolov, one of 3 players to come on now. I should try and keep up with them for you. Dragolov comes on. And the players coming off tend to take their time. No criticism, but Dragolov coming on for Martin Petrov, who seemed to be enjoying himself there. Really wanted to stay on. Mitarski, another player coming on for Donev. So it is, as you can imagine, a rolling sub situation. As the Bulgarians move the ball around once again in midfield. Pidolov into Mitarski. Inside to Dragolov. The substitutes get immediately involved. Mitarski. Dragolov. Berbatov. Might just stay on. Lovely flick there by Berbatov. It could be a third, and a poor finish there. Interesting pass from Sanchez Hara to his keeper. Guzman now plays it out down the right hand side to Arpon, and feeds Nadal. Popescu to Bulgaria. Back inside to Giga. Popescu. Forward now to Juan Carlos Moreno. Popescu, this time with Sanchez Hara. Edging forward, Popescu was losing it there, but retreats, recovers, and gives it to Dehu. Tarski. Down the right inside. Interesting here. As the keeper comes out, Sanchez Hara would have been penalised for handball there. The keeper rather got the first touch, didn't he? Kolev with a handball. Then he grabs hold of, well, Sanchez Hara grabs hold of him. I think the whistle gone. Is it a free kick to Barcelona? There's more substitutes. Iliev being one of them. Kashmir, Genchev being 2 more. It's difficult to keep up with them, I have to be honest here. Iliev. First of all, it'd be Genchev coming on for Yordanov. It's nice to see plenty of Autographs being signed on the side there. Berbatov then finally comes off. He's played 55 minutes of this game. Or does he? Iliev coming on. Yes, indeed, Iliev coming on. I think Berbatov almost got the idea he was staying on there. And Kashmir also coming on for the home team. So Barcelona in possession on the right-hand side with Arpon. To Litmanen, good ball into the box, just flicked away by Ginchev. But Barça recover in midfield with Popescu. And outside him, Juan Carlos Moreno out to the right-hand side to Arpon. Arpon plays the return ball to Garcia. Juan Carlos rather. This is Litmanen's ball into the middle. Stoichkov chasing it and just runs out of space. Maybe a little bit short of puff there. Quarter of an hour into the second half. The ball with Mitalski. Inside to Vidalov. Switch of play now to the left-hand side. Mitalski. I think we've got two number 19s, Mitalski and Iliev. As the Bulgarians move the ball to the edge of the box, Mitalski's ball, and it was a fine smash shot by Kashmir. But against the post, and the offside flag had already gone up. It was a good hit, though. As Vidalov plays down the left-hand side. Dostin. Mitalski. Ball comes back to the Bulgarian number 4. No Vidalov. Almost losing out to Arpon. Ball down the middle. Oh, this could be interesting. And it could be a third. Oh, it was good work by the Bulgarian number 21, Kashmir. He rounded the keeper. There were two players more to beat. One of the two number 19s coming on for Berbatov. I say two, there may be three 19s. I've certainly seen another. Stephen Petrov was wearing the same shirt. Same number, I don't imagine they're swapping shirts. Hold on a minute, Barcelona have it in the area. The ball into the boxes. Headed away, and it'll be brought forward now by Kostadin Vidalov. Out to number 19. Mitalski. He's robbed of the ball by Juan Carlos Moreno. But the through ball goes straight through to the keeper for Stoichkov's friends. The Mexican wave starts up again. As the Bulgarians have possession with Ginchev. His ball is wayward though, and he'll go out for a throw-in to Barcelona on this near touchline, just around the halfway line. Great work just now by Kashmir. Rounded the keeper. Shot went past Goycochea. Sanchez Hara was there to stop it going over the line. Can't help but feel we might get another Stoichkov goal. If Barcelona can get that ball into the box. Juan Carlos Moreno brought down for the penalty that led to Barca's goal. Litmanen to Sanchez Hara, looking for the 1-2, and again, oh, he's done well there. Sanchez Hara, that was a difficult ball to keep in, and he cut it back, but picked up by Ginchev in the Bulgarian goal. Stoichkov unable to get there, and someone bring it away. Dehu, he's made his way into the box. Arpon a little bit slow to get in, but does do so to Litmanen. Arpon to the right now. Juan Carlos Moreno. Arpon. Who still stayed forward, but just expecting too much there of Sanchez Jara. Run out for a goal kick to the Greens. Wolf just pulls in there, plays a short ball to Kashmir. Ginchev. Kusishev. Down from behind play on, says the referee. This could be interesting. Another chance here, and the keeper comes flying out. It'll be a free kick. Although, if an advantage had been played, he may well have got the goal. Dragolov being brought down. So a free kick that possibly Stoichkov would have wanted to take if he was still in a green shirt. There'll be oh, and a red card. He sent the goalkeeper off. The Barcelona players mostly laughing as they don't understand. Oh, it's well, how can I say? He's come out straight foot, you know, showing his studs, and connects with the ankle of Dragolov. So although he was smiling, he initially wanted a yellow, and he's got one. So now, and therefore, there we'll have to make a decision. Down to 10 men. Movement goes off. You'll see the return of the other goalkeeper, Roy. I'm not sure whether the Stoichkov team really would have wanted the red card there. But I have to say, yeah, did time on in the first half. The referee's been good in terms of applying the rules and laws. It's a game of football. He's taking it seriously. He's not going to let the red card go. As I say, you could argue for and against that decision. So Barcelona down to 10, and Angoy into action immediately. He'll be happy with that save. And now Barca bring it forward with Gulkachia. Inside to Pescu. He drops off it. Hristo Stoichkov. Stoichkov, of course, the main reason we're here. His ball forward is picked off, and now Utaski bringing it forward for the Bulgarians. Outside him is Dragolov, the player brought down, plays it back to the penalty spot. Could be an opportunity. They're trying to line one up. Kashmir eventually giving the ball away, though. It's Litmanen for Barca. I think it's around about time Stoichkov wanted to leave the field of play. But maybe just wants one more goal chance as Salinas plays it back to Sanchez Jara. Stoichkov. Pescu. Alongside him, Litmanen. He's got a bit of a shot on him. That goes to the left-hand side, though. Juan Carlos Moreno play it back in. What a header, what a goal! Well, it was Danny Garcia who got on the end of it, similar to Berbatov's efforts, but a fine header indeed. 65 minutes gone. It's Stoichkov 2, Barcelona 2. Danny Garcia very happy indeed with the goal. As well he should be. It was a good run. No one picked him up and he headed it into the corner. So 2-2 scoreline. That was the kind of result you appreciate in these type of games. Berbatov's come back out as if to say, well, I'm not having that. I quite fancy getting the winner as one of the many number 19s will also come back on, this one being Stilian Petrov. And Martin Petrov is coming on, going off, coming on, going off. Tell you who is going off though. It hasn't been announced, or we would have had a big round of applause. Stilian Petrov, as I said, one of the number 19s to come on. Stoichkov has gone off, must have missed the applause there, but there certainly would have been. And there is the commentator asking for a round of applause, duly given, for a player who's a bit of a legend around these parts. So it's the Bulgarians in possession with Vidalov. Ginchev down the left-hand side. Martin Petrov. It's around Nadal. Barcelona with not quite the size of bench that their own team have got, so plenty of players have been out there from the start. Nadal being one of them, Pescu another. Gives it to Juan Carlos Moreno, another player who's played every minute so far now is Kukachia. Back to Nadal. Lipmanen inside to Popescu. He's got the captain's armband from his friend Stoichkov. And down the left-hand side, Tomasz. And hounded, plays it back inside to the waiting Ginchev, and you can see there's a lot of determination there from both teams to get the winner here. Petrov, good ball in by Martin Petrov. Berbatov almost got on the end of it. Tomasz is there. He'll lay it off, but Barcelona recover the ball inside their own penalty area. Pescu. With Hara inside to Lipmanen. Hara, of course, which is also what you want to say if you're ordering a pint of beer, a large beer in Spain. Danny Garcia now. Flicks it out to the right-hand side. Izquierdo has come back on. It's to thread it through, the ball picked off. And Barça go on the back foot here. Petrov. Well, you can't go wrong if you say Petrov, can you? Ball goes to Berbatov. And it's Petrov. It was Stilian Petrov. Berbatov, Martin Petrov back into Stilian Petrov, whose ball is picked off by Nadal. Lipmanen, 70 minutes up on the clock. And we have a penalty shootout. Ball down the right-hand side to Danny Garcia. Draw would be a nice result. Just leave it there. Lipmanen. Field now. Popescu could fancy it, takes a shot, but didn't really shoot there. He kind of stroked the ball towards the goalkeeper. I don't know if their close friends or whatever, but didn't really seem to want to score there. To the last 10 minutes, we assume, as more influential players for the Bulgarians will come back on. One of the 1994 stars, Stoichkov, was pretty key in the first half here. Still in Petrov. First touch now for Stoichkov, combining with the other number 9, Berbatov. Still in Petrov, out to the right-hand side. Stoichkov once again taking control, pretty much the star player of the first half. As Barça struggle to regain the ball here, but eventually do. And the counter could be on Danica Thea, supported by Juan Carlos Moreno. Into Izquierdo. Izquierdo to Moreno. Izquierdo leaves the ball for Litmanen rather. And Danny Garcia just outside the penalty area on the right-hand side. Skips inside, looking for the cutback. And the chip aimed for Moreno, just picked off by Ivko Ganchev. Barcelona's first team will be back in action on Saturday. A little trip up the road to Girona. Should be interesting. And then more European action next week, next Wednesday, when also travel to the beautiful city of Lisbon to take on Sporting Lisbon. Oops. Nadal combining with Dehu. This is Goycochea. Back inside to Dehu. Pescu, nice step back there. Plays it forward to Litmanen. Danny Garcia advancing on the penalty area, looking to go all the way, and the ball just running away from him. It's very much back and forth now. Tired legs out there, and that's opening up opportunities as the shot comes in. Well, it's Angoy, of course, who got down. Guzman had been sent off. Hristo is the chant being chanted around the stadium. Barça in possession in midfield with Litmanen. Moreno into Izquierdo. Inside to Litmanen. Change here maybe for Moreno to whip one in. Well, he does, but the ball comes out only as far as Salinas. Salinas trying to get the shot off, unable to do so though, and Ganchev playing it away. Four and a bit minutes gone in the Barça Stadium de Stade Tagora. Stoichkov. He breaks down with Dehu. Makes a run forward now, looking for the ball back from Litmanen. Izquierdo, now right to Dehu. Down with Litmanen. Izquierdo. Pescu out to the left wing, right wing rather. Danny Garcia's here. Ball well cut out though. And it's the Greens who launch an attack with Iliev. Stoichkov threads the ball through. This could be the winner. Could be, and is a goal for Stoichkov. And no surprise there at all. It's a hat-trick for Berbatov. Some of the fans obviously seeing this as what it is, more or less. It's the Bulgarian national team of a few years ago. And Berbatov was never really going to miss that. Rounded the keeper. Stoichkov making a last-minute challenge, but Berbatov very cool indeed in the finish. And although Barça fought their way back in this second half, in the last few minutes or so, both teams have had opportunities, and Berbatov has made the difference. Scoreline then, Stoichkov 3, Barca Legends 2. Hold on a minute, as Barca move the ball forward down the left wing, just goes out for a throw-in in their favour. Moreno will give it to Lippmann, and ball into the box, just overhits that one, and the keeper leaves it. Would have been offside anyway. Nice shot then of Stoichkov alongside Salinas on the bench. Just going through the game. That's what I was saying earlier in the first half. Great opportunity to have some, shall we say, refreshments and discuss the game of football. That doesn't change at any level or at any age. Ball with Stoichkov, back to Nadal. Pescu flings it out to Stoichkov with Guerrero. Bulgarians have robbed the ball again. Stoichkov in possession. Difficult to get the ball off him. Strokes it out to Martin Petrov. Berbatov has made the run in, and it was just a stroke too far ahead of him. And a run out for a goal kick, although it was a brave effort indeed from Berbatov, clearing the advertising boards as well. Just having a few words for the lineswoman. Salinas, I think, commenting on his near opportunity just moments ago. As Barca move the ball down the right hand side. Stoichkov inside to Izquierdo. He's dispossessed. And eventually, well, the ball hasn't gone out. Stilian Petrov has to bring it away. Izquierdo just a little bit too keen there. It'll be a free kick. Izquierdo smiles, his opponent smiles as well. Petrov, oh, I think it is a free kick. Santi. There you go. Some things never change. The desire to win and disagreeing with refereeing decisions shared at all levels of football. It does look as if a Berbatov hat-trick might win this, but there's another chance there for Barcelona as they go forward. That's Danny into Juan Carlos Moreno, who's pushed over. So it'll be a free kick from some distance. Still one of the strange moments of the second half was the sending off Guzman, Barcelona keeper. As I say, you don't often see that in competitive games. Although try telling these players it's not a competitive game. Chancier has Greens lose possession. Once again, the 80 minutes are up, but the referee decides to add on 2 more. Now, I'm not sure how he works that out. There's been no injuries. There's been 397 substitutions, so if you can add time on, that's almost 200 minutes or so to be added on. But anyway, Berbatov with Petrov. Martin Petrov plays it back inside to Berbatov. Little 1-2. And Goi comes out, and it's not a corner. Martin Petrov seems to think so. Comes over confidently to get the ball, and indeed it is a corner. Another opportunity for the hosts. Ball played in, and Berbatov was there again. 2 goals with his head in the first half. Almost made it a third to out of the 3 he's already got. So, some fine skills displayed by players on both teams. But it looks like victory will go. Well, Stoichkov was always going to win, wasn't he? I mean, being part of both his team and the Barcelona squad. It's one way to make sure on the winning team, one way or the other. As the Greens have the ball in what could be the last possession of the game. Stoichkov, oh, he was looking for the run from Martin Petrov. That didn't materialise. And Goi rolls the ball out. Will Barça be given a chance for one more attack? I suspect they will. That referee did this in the first half. Old school referee where you allow one more attack. But there is the final whistle. So Barcelona 2, 3 goals scored by Berbatov mean that Stoichkov goes home a happy man. A 3-2 victory for the legends. It really was the Bulgarian legends against the Barca legends. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back with you on Saturday. That's all for now, folks.